Yeah, see, reconciliation. This person's coming back. They're trying to manifest you back, and they want to be more of a provider to you. They want to help you now. They want to be there for you versus when they weren't. They see you as a good luck charm. They're growing up. They are experiencing a lot of growth, not only in maturity, but financially. Hi, magnificent souls. This is Magic. This is going to be your general love message. This is for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Leo, this is going to cover the month of June. This is going to be a love reading. However, any other messages that may want to come through, like spirituality lessons and, about your spiritual growth, that will also be related in this particular reading. I'll also throw in a few financial messages if they show up in your reading. Cross watchers, you are most definitely welcome here. I'd like to say thank you to everybody. I am accepting personal readings. Thank you for the likes, the comments, and welcome to all my new subscribers. So let's dive in. We're going to do an energy check-in. I'm going to pull 2 cards to kind of get the theme of your reading or your month, okay? Remember, this is general, but the energies can be reversed, okay? So keep that in mind if you're cross-watching. And if you are guided here, via intuition, the title, if it was recommended, it's because you're meant to watch this video. So we have Door to Spirit, Broken Heart in reverse. And, ooh, this is beautiful. So you're coming from a space of frustration, confusion, disconnection from spirit, from your higher self, disconnect from your intuition into a space where you are healing, and then you're being rejuvenation. So there's there's a transformation here. Gorgeous energy for you guys for the June. Thinking man, wow. So this could be about a man, but this is about a spirit. You have spirit guides around you, leading you, guiding you on your journey. And this is about evolution, the evolution of your soul. I like to go a little bit deeper with the love readings. I try not to make them too surface level. So we're going to really dive into this because a thinking man usually represents a new person coming in your life. This could be a man that has wisdom and understanding. There is an evolution happening here with a man, or you're meeting someone more evolved. Wow, this is amazing, you guys. Look at this. So we have the thinking man. We have the 7th chakra, which is a card of awakening, right? This is the crown chakra. And then we have the thinking woman, both in the upright. Very significant energy, so I'm going to keep these cards out. So the thinking man is the one that is going through the transformation. We have both people having an awakening, healing wounds, past trauma, healing from heartbreak, or any type of soul imprint. And then we have the thinking woman. We have a rejuvenation process, or a healing that's taking place between 2 people that are a vibrational match. I'm also seeing community in reverse and the angel of strength. So this is your energy. I feel like there is an evolution happening when it comes to who you're connecting to and how you're connecting with people. I feel that you are getting enlightened about the people that are bringing in confusion, or that are causing a disconnect, or preventing you from going down a path that is more spiritual. Okay, so if you were connecting to someone that was not, adding to, or not actually helping with your progression, your healing, right? This could have been someone that may have served as a distraction. It could have been a lesson too, of course, right? There could have been a lesson to be learned with a particular person or people, family, friends, associates, okay, where you work. But I feel like you have clarity, or you're gaining clarity subconsciously, that there are people and places and things that are keeping you disconnected from your purpose, okay? Keeping you disconnected from a higher path, keeping you in a lower energy, because I do see here subconsciously there is an evolution taking place. There is an understanding, more wisdom being learned from interactions with people, okay, or experiences from your past. So let's look at the past in more detail here with Door to Spirit. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot deck if you're interested. And this deck was gifted to the channel. Thank you so much. We have the Emperor at the bottom, and we have 3 major arcana. So this is huge, you guys. We have the High Priestess. This is what I'm talking about, connecting to your higher self. There is a process. There's an awakening taking place. I feel like there is this, and the moon. Now, the moon is reversed here, but I am not reading this deck in reverse, but this is an illumination. This is on a subconscious level, a deep spiritual awakening or a connection. There's a cleansing that's taking place, because I do feel like there's a period of isolation. Now, I'm saying this because I have strong Piscean Cancerian energy with the High Priestess and the Moon energy, okay? Strong Pisces for sure. But I'm seeing here that there is this Neptunian energy where there could have been a lot of self-undoing, a lot of self-sabotage, okay? Self-sabotaging beliefs, behaviors. This could be addictions. This could be escapism. There's a lot of things showing up here with this moon for me that has caused a disconnect, okay? Has caused someone to run away from a spiritual path or some sort of spiritual lesson. Someone was avoiding going into this energy of the thinking man. And this is a man, okay? This is a man for sure. Because this person wasn't listening to their intuition. There was secrets or repressed energy, an inability to connect to the emotionality of a connection, or just someone having an inability to connect on an emotional level or process emotionally. So instead they would go towards external things for validation, or external things to basically escape or run away from things that needed to be processed or needed to be understood on a spiritual, emotional, and mental level. So this was a masculine that was having this issue here, an Emperor. So this is a divine masculine. 9 of Wands. Yeah, a lot of resistance, a lot of struggle, a lot of challenges here. Perseverance is coming about here, because I see this as an obstacle. I feel like you connected to someone, Leo, male or female, and there was a very spiritual connection. There was some sort of awakening that took place, but there was also a lot of pain experience with this connection. Now, she has her eyes closed, but if you look closely, you could still see her pupils, right? And I'm thinking of Eyes Wide Shut, and I'm not referring to the movie, but whatever that means to someone, Eyes Wide Shut, it feels like it's coming through very strongly, or it's symbolic to somebody, having your eyes wide shut, not wanting to see something, being in denial. It feels like I'm also feeling like someone was being in denial of a connection, or there was we have the 4 of Wands, and a lot of you guys refer to this as the 1111 card, but there was some sort of foundation, or there was some sort of spirit connection that came about. A lot of serendipity, a lot of fated energy here. But there was some sort of confusion, okay? And it could be because somebody else was already connected to a soulmate. Let's tap into that. Let's clarify the 4 of Wands and the Emperor. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. But this, for me, is just a masculine energy. We have the Tower, yeah. I feel like there was this unexpected situation that took place in the past with a soulmate. In a distant past, you met someone at a time in your life where you were going through an internal process, where you were there was a split, so to speak, where you have, your higher self and your lower self, and there was kind of like an oscillating type of energy. So oscillating energy kind of ties to cusp energy. So there could be a Leo Cancer cusp, or a Leo Virgo cusp energy here. So like an oscillating type of energy where there was a back and forth between shadow and higher. There needed to be an integration, but there was one person that it was more of an extreme, where either you had extreme highs or extreme lows. We have the Empress. Again, we have this Emperor Empress energy, and it's so interesting because the Empress is showing up right after the 4 of Wands. So this is a married man that I'm talking about here, or a man, or a divine masculine, divine feminine that I'm speaking about here. And what's so interesting is the Emperor is sitting, it looks like he's sitting on top of Mars. It kind of looks like Mars. So he's coming up very masculine. Or this could be the sun, I'm not sure. It kind of looks like Mars. And then the Empress here, she's pregnant. Maybe she has the earth portraying her womb. So there could be, this could be somebody. And then we have fish. I do have strong Pisces in this reading, you guys. We have the moon up here. We have strong Aries in this reading, strong Pisces coming through for me intuitively. Of course, Cancer. All water signs are here, but I'm feeling like this masculine had some sort of obligation. He had a foundation with the Four of Wands. He was married, maybe had children with someone. Because I feel like he was stuck at a crossroads when it came to making a decision. I feel like there was a lot of confusion. I feel like there was an unexpected connection that took place, or some sort of unexpected event that took place that he gained a lot of wisdom from. Can we talk about door to spirit a little bit more? Yeah, water. And I felt that water energy. And here we go, family. A lot of you guys are Cancerian, but I felt Pisces and Scorpio here too, because this, for me, is very Scorpionic. So this is a Cancer card, okay? And I talked about in the Cancer reading that there was a strong Leo energy coming through. So some of you guys are Cancer, Leo, cuspers. But like I said, I feel like this masculine was married or in a commitment, okay? Or was focused on a foundation, a home, a structure, maybe a business, something that created some sort of instability in his life, because whatever this was, it feels like he was struggling to hold it together, struggling to keep it from falling apart, you guys, with the Nine of Wands and the Storm card. This is a Tower. I feel like he was resisting a Tower or some sort of change, something that was going to change the stability or his perception of stability, whatever felt secure for him, familiar, okay? I feel like he had a very strong attachment to family, okay? There is some sort of value surrounding, or values or beliefs surrounding family that's rooted from a space that has been his perception, values, beliefs are rooted in a place of trauma, okay? So whatever this relationship is, it came about through some sort of traumatic event. His perception or his purpose of wanting to fight for it or preventing it from falling apart has something to do with a traumatic past that stems from the way he was raised or brought up, because I feel like there's emotions. And like I said, this person could have water in their chart, or this, you could be connecting to a water sign, or you could be a water sign cross-watching for Leo. King of Wands. We're talking about a masculine here. And there's a lot of oscillation. I don't know why this is coming through so strongly. So what I'm talking about is what you guys refer to as juggling when you see the Two of Pentacles, right? Instability, trying to find his balance, trying to decide, or trying to keep something together. So financially, he may be struggling, preventing some sort of instability in his life. Can we clarify this in the past? And this could definitely be juggling between you and another relationship, other people, family, friends. Say yes to things you think you can't do. Cancer got this. And then we have envy. You could be envying other people's financial success. I think that that's what he was doing. Others could be envying your success. Careful who you trust with money matters. I feel that And it's so interesting because we have unreliable. There's some confusion regarding money, or people are not following through on their promises. Yeah, I feel like this person was unreliable because he was trying to live beyond his needs to keep up with others. Because this is what this card says. Try not to live beyond your means just to keep up with others. I feel that this person was trying to keep up a perception of what he believed stability looked like. The family, the home, the success, being the emperor, being in the energy of being the emperor. But it feels more like a perception. It feels like a projecting. This is what I want. This is what I want everyone to see me as, but not necessarily this is what he is. He's a king of wands, and there's a lot of oscillation. There's a lot of this back and forth energy. I want to know what that back and forth is about. I definitely feel like he's in a very stressful environment or a very stressful state. With the Six of Swords, I feel like there's a transition, but there's an inability to transition from one phase to the other. So there's a oscillating. It feels like a seesaw, up and down, up and down. It kind of makes me feel like being at sea and getting motion sickness a little bit. And as you can see, she's on this water, and it's very turbulent. And that's how he feels on the inside. It's an internal process. He's meant to transition into a state of more of a placid type of state, or more of calm waters, but he can't, because he's oscillating constantly between one thing or another thing. And this could be mentally, this could be between two relationships, two paths, two ideas. Can we get a clarifier on the Two of Pentacles? Fate. So there's a Tower, divine intervention, and the oscillation is between being in a relationship, being committed, or freeing himself, taking some sort of leap of faith. And again, it is his mind. It is his mind. It's his thoughts that are constantly back and forth, back and forth. And it's because of this resisting some sort of change. And it's a transition out of one cycle into another, leaving one thing behind or making some sort of decision. It requires him to be clear, and he can't. He's having a hard time being clear because he is focused on keeping up with something that doesn't serve him. Can we clarify envy? Is there someone around him? Clarify envy. He could be envying you. Okay, but I feel like he's trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to keep up a facade, is what it feels more like for me. Can we clarify envy? The World. King of Pentacles. Yeah. See, he's trying to keep up with societal constructs. He's trying to keep up with the community, right? And that's why I said that I feel like there's some sort of wisdom being gained from this person. I feel like serendipity took place. This person met you, and you gave them a whole new perspective. We have King of Pentacles, wanting to get into this state of feeling grounded. He doesn't feel very grounded right now. And this is what I was talking about with the World card, ending one phase and moving into another phase. Because when I asked about envy, it says he wants something to come to an end, okay? Or maybe something to, or want to be successful in something. Feeling like he's not where he wants to be, not feeling stable enough to take some sort of leap of faith, not feeling free, feeling stuck, maybe trapped by something. And it could be this Four of Wands energy. It could be a need for liberation. He could feel closed in, boxed in, right? We have seeds, yeah, see, and toxicity. So wanting to plant new seeds or wanting to see the fruits of his labor, we see him feeling bounded and by his thoughts. And there is an inability to accept change or to move towards change because of a lack of courage, okay? I feel like he thinks, yeah, and I'm correct. I'm correct on that. So because of a lack of courage. Why? Because it's being preceded by fears. So there is some sort of self-limiting belief. And this is deceptive thoughts. These are deceptive beliefs that are not necessarily true. Okay, but this person believes these things to be true. And what's happening is it's preventing him from communicating or from moving forward. This is Mercury energy, so this is Gemini energy. So there could be an issue with communication or how he is receiving information. He's confused, which door to spirit does allude to. It alludes to being confused. So he's trying to make a decision to end something, and it looks like it's a relationship. Why is he having a hard time in the past making this decision? Well, see, this card is actually alluding to what it is. See what it says? Say yes to the things you think you cannot do. He thinks he can't do something. So how does the Empress tie in? How does she tie in? The Divine Feminine or whoever she's meant to represent here? How does she tie into this scenario in the past? Four of Swords. She's healing. So you are the Divine Feminine, okay? And you're healing your inner child, Page of Cups. So you're in hermit mode. So you've abandoned him. And that's what put him in this state of this transitory period. It was unexpected. You abandoned him or you cut him off. Four Swords. You completely isolated yourself from this energy because of this oscillating back and forth, back and forth. So there was an in and out, push and pull type of connection with him in the past. Let's move on to the present energy. I'll elaborate more on the past once I get more cards out. But the reason this is coming up, you guys, is because there's a process taking place here with you and this person. It's interesting the way this energy is coming out. And some of you guys could be dealing with an earth sign, okay? Or, again, he could be a married man. But I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming out. This envy energy is very interesting to me. This envy and unreliable. I feel like he's getting wisdom. He's gaining wisdom. Because I feel like he wasn't clear about something. And now he's getting clarity. And it could be that he has people around him. Others could be envying your success. Be careful who you trust. I feel like he was connecting or investing in someone, okay, and there's clarity that he was unreliable, or you were investing in this masculine and you have now the clarity that this masculine was unreliable. And the purpose was this is a teacher. The purpose was he's coming in as a teacher, right? What are you meant to learn, Empress? You're meant to learn to protect yourself from this type of energy, to resist this type of energy, to resist, to free yourself from this energy, okay? Or vice versa. He's learning through another soulmate to protect himself and to resist. But here's the problem. He feels like he's stuck. He feels like he's stuck. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why? Because if this is your partner, right? Let's just say this is your spouse. And there's this back and forth, right? Juggling. Not being able to make a decision, or feeling like, he has a lot on his plate. Obligations, financial obligations, right? I should have clarified that Two of Pentacles, which I probably will do now in the present energy. And because I want to clarify any Pentacle card to see how that ties into his behavior patterns in this relationship. I'll do the King of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles because I think that that's important. Yeah. Why will I do that? Because, when we talk about relationship dynamics, we know that practicality is important, especially when you want to build a solid foundation that can stand the test of time. And if there is a foundation, right, if there is a marriage, if there is some sort of commitment, but there is a masculine that's constantly back and forth between two ideas, two perceptions, two belief systems, two values, it creates instability in the foundation, and then that creates you know, compatibility issues with communication. So it could be affecting the way this masculine's interacting with you, or it could be the cause of the lack of interaction. So can we clarify the Two of Pentacles first? In the present moment, we have broken heart in reverse. And I'm bringing up this energy of this oscillation because I feel like you guys may have been caught in this energy of him transitioning from one phase to another. So when you were brought into his life, or him into your life, you both were going through a transitory period where you guys were disconnected from your higher self because you were you know, an expression of your lower self. So you were really working through your shadow. So coming up, or maybe one more in the shadow than the other, okay, because maybe it was just one partner versus both of you guys. But whoever was disconnected, you were meant to impact or be a catalyst to help them through an awakening process in order for them to completely transition, because it's almost like they're stuck. They can't completely transition out of one cycle into the other because they're too confused. And the reason why they're confused is because they're disconnected. And the trigger that was needed was for them to meet you, because you may have been vibrating at a higher frequency than them, in order to help them to gain some sort of wisdom so that they can complete this transition. Okay, so let's see what this Two of Pentacles is for Leo. Successful finds you. Yeah, so they were trying to be successful. They were really focused on success, embraced wisdom of the unknown. But like I said, instead of them being so focused on material things, so being in the world but not of the world, right? They were supposed to be seeking wisdom, but they were too afraid of the unknown. So they chose to stay in this energy of earth, you know, really an earthly type of energy. And they're taking on aspects of Capricornian energy, 10th house energy, with that King of Pentacles, which is right here, being very concerned with their status, reputation, stability, money, security, you know, success. Can we get a clarifier on the King of Pentacles? But the Two of Pentacles is implying that this masculine wasn't really as successful as he wanted to be. There was a struggle here. I'm also seeing that this is alluding to some sort of soul tie, having a hard time disconnecting from another soulmate. So the King of Pentacles is being clarified by money manager. So he's self-employed. Okay, so some of you guys are dealing with someone that is an entrepreneur, a person that is in a position of power, authority. So it says this card can indicate your career or finances could take a giant leap forward. Consider careers in money management, banking, accounting, or anything in finance. He could be a banker. He could be in some sort of finance career. Okay, that could resonate with someone out there. Or it says you can expect a happy outcome when it comes to your finances. So his expectations were a happy outcome, or something that would be more successful or more financially auspicious within a relationship dynamic. Okay, within something that he was already building upon. And he may have looked at you and your connection with him as not as auspicious for whatever reason. And that could be because you're transitioning into a phase of you finding stability within yourself, right? You finding your own individuality, or you could have been coming in as the more stable person, and he may have envied you for that, okay? Or vice versa, right? He could look at you as, wow, she's more financially stable than me. Or she could have looked at you as, look, oh, wow, she got her shit together. I don't feel like I'm at her level. And it kind of put him in this state of wanting to transition into a more mature, more financially stable, grounded person. But he's having a hard time connecting with that part of him. He's finding a hard time to find success or stability, okay, because his inability of him transitioning from one phase to the other could be tied to some sort of trauma or some sort of lack consciousness or self-esteem issues. Can we elaborate on that? King of Pentacles and this Two of Pentacles energy. Knight of Cups, yeah. emotions, okay? And then we have the Four of Swords. So like I said, I did feel like there was some sort of wounded in the Nine of Wands, a chip on his shoulder. Why? The Emperor. A father wound, okay? Some of you guys, this person had lost their father early on or didn't have a father. Ten of Swords. There's a imprint that is reflected back on a father figure, a lack of a father figure that wasn't present, some sort of trauma that hasn't been affecting them, and this is the cycle that they need to end. So their perception of themselves as a masculine is very skewed. So they are wanting to be better than their father or wanting to show up as this father figure, but it's skewed because of this devil energy. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with someone with strong Capricorn placements and some sort of deceptive energy regarding the father, okay? And it is affecting their relationship with you and other people. Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person was more concerned with stability versus, right? Or they were attracting people that were more concerned with stability, security, people that were more, materialistic, more superficial, people that appear to be very stable. So you may not, maybe they looked at you as someone that wasn't stable enough. They didn't want to take that risk, okay? Or again, this person already had obligations, okay, and they already have invested somewhere else. But I feel like with the Knight of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Nine of Wands, there was already a wound present that was preventing them from really going through their maturation or transitioning into that more mature energy where they feel stable. I feel like there's some sort of codependency holding this person back with that devil. Yeah. So there was a retreat from the feminine because of this. You felt like there was a lack of stability with this person. Some of you guys may have been looking at this person as not being stable, not being financially secure. So you kept your distance because this kind of triggered your own father wounds, right? Not feeling like a person could be the Emperor or the King of Pentacles in your life, provide the stability you need. So there could have been somebody, and I'm feeling that there's multiple energies here because I did see the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So some of you guys, we have different type of people that you were connecting to, masculines, if you're feminine, where you had one masculine that you may have seen as more of a go-getter, that was more of entrepreneur, was more into entrepreneurship, who was a business owner, and then there's maybe somebody that was a little bit more younger or more immature, but showed up emotionally, right? Then there was somebody else that may have looked better on paper, but did not show up for you when it came to the emotions. So I do feel like that some of the oscillating or the juggling could have been you trying to juggle between who would be a better candidate for you when it comes to commitment. And I feel like somebody, male or female, went towards someone that looked good on paper, that may have met their expectations financially, right? Or their perception of what stability looked like. But for some reason, something happens with that. And there's a disappointment there. Can you show me with the Nine of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Nine of Wands? Five of Wands, challenges, yeah. So we have the Queen of Swords. Someone could have been connecting to an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This could be a third party. Three of Cups. Death and rebirth. There's a fear of change again. Now, some of you guys, you could be this Queen of Swords. You could be the person connecting to a Leo. And what you find is a power struggle. Why? Because someone lacks the emotional, there's an issue with the emotional connection, okay, within a relationship dynamic, thus causing one or both partners to go outside of the relationship for emotional fulfillment. And this is where you might have stepped in. We have soul tie, we have temptation, we have clarity in regards to something. Well, we have definitely this masculine wanting to come in and make some sort of offer reconciliation. Let me rein it back a little bit so that I can get to the main energies here in the present moment in June. Your person now is gaining wisdom about a connection that he was motivated by. He's getting wisdom based on what was really motivating him to be in a relationship, and he's realizing that the motivation was financial security. But what that relationship was lacking was the emotional connection, the emotional fulfillment. And at some point, it's that connection sustained him, right? Not having the emotionality, he was able to sustain himself because he may have the oscillation that I was feeling could be that he was possibly entertaining other situations, okay? Seeking fulfillment outside of the relationship, right? Filling in that gap, not wanting to leave the relationship because it kept that perception or facade of stability, but finding an emotional outlet or maybe a sexual outlet, okay? Whatever it is that he felt was lacking, or whatever it is that she felt was lacking, she found it within partnering up with you or other people, right? Community or other kindred spirits, soulmates. But there is this healing that's taking place. There is a transformation or some sort of change, and please pardon my broken now. And what is this broken heart in reverse, please? Yeah, the Six of Cups. Again, releasing things that don't serve, making a decision. Lovers, yeah. We have strong Gemini energy here, but also, again, with Chariot, Cancerian. So someone's making a decision to move away from something. From something that felt very conflicting, something that was very challenging. It could have been a very combative partner. It could have been combative people, family members, friends. Things that brought in drama or challenges into someone's life. Something, like I said, that kept them distracted. Because what they're realizing is the disconnect was never really... I feel like the disconnect for this person was putting in a lot of time, effort, and investment, right? Time, effort, energy, money, finances, resources, but never getting something back, never feeling fulfilled, right? Never feeling maybe validated or recognition. And I did see recognition show up at some point when I was shuffling. Can we get a clarifier on the Six of Cups? I got a little spider crawling all over my table. Clarify the Six of Cups. Beware. Careful with who you talk to. Don't make any type of commitment, So you're being asked to beware. Okay, so, or someone needs to beware. This could be alluding to the Lovers. Yeah, unclear. Someone is dealing with someone that is not trustworthy. Again, this is this codependency. This person is having a hard time with being independent. And the artist card for me is I always read it like a con artist, but there is somebody that you could be connecting to that could be a painter, photographer, film, graphic artist, web designer. It doesn't have to be. But it is about... somebody is being blocked, their creative expression or something is being blocked. Someone is unclear and confused. And this is why this beware card is about being prudent. It says things are not what they seem with this Lover, or this is the wisdom that I'm talking about that this person's gaining. Okay? I feel like if there's a reunion, there could be a past life soulmate trying to reunite with this person. Yeah, here's the past life soulmate card, and here's the reunion. Can you show me who this might be? That's what the Devil's about. Someone wants a new beginning. In the springtime, you may receive an offer of reconciliation from someone who feels regret for not being very expressive with you, not, giving you clarity when it comes to where they stand with you. But with this crown chakra card, you're being asked to be very discerning. Use discernment. Clarify. Or this is your person that needs to do this. Faded. Something's faded. Yeah, see, it's a third party. I felt that. I felt that that was a third party. Earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male or female. There's somebody else here that is coming in, or there is somebody that is in a relationship, okay? But they want you to maybe be that missing part, right? To fulfill those gaps that they don't have in their current foundation. Or there's a third party earth sign person. Can we clarify who this third party earth sign person is? Oh, someone's doing magic. Okay. We have beauty. So there's someone dating. Okay, so there's another person that this person's looking at. And again, like I said, something very superficial. It could be that they have other options and they're looking more at the physicality. And we have that this person's in denial. Okay. So what's coming up is fear. Someone's having a hard time coming out of their comfort zone because you may be a more spiritual person. You may be someone that is more outside their element. So you could be a tarot card reader like me. You could be someone that is more spiritual, more divine, more connected to source versus them. They're more in the world. They're more superficial. They're more all about beauty, money, cars, materialistic things. And you could be more, you're just completely different from this person. I'm also seeing that someone might be doing spell work. But it says here you may be called to become a spiritual advisor, healer, anything in the occult. Some of you guys, this person's path is to become more spiritual, like I stated. But they're into vanity. Okay? That's what I'm talking about when I said that this person's disconnected. They feel some sort of regret. Why do they they're repressing? What is this regret card, repression card about in the present moment? They're regretting this, something about an air sign that they saw as a twin flame or felt was a compatible match for them. What is this? This is the denial. What are they regretting? What's this regret about? Or this air sign is regretting. Clarified air investment. Yeah, this person's regretting that they invested in this other person, which is coming up as a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, male or female. Either the air sign is regretting investing in someone else that may have been more attractive, or the Leo, okay, whoever you're watching for could be the one that's in regret. So I feel like there's a spiritual connection, but someone was afraid. Okay, I feel like this person was afraid of going down a path because the door to spirit is a door. It's walking through a door. It's in the reverse. That means they don't want to walk through the door, right? So what I'm seeing here is that this person was afraid of walking through the door. Because they feared the unknown. You may have come up as a very spiritual person, like I said, a teacher, or a teacher for you. And this person realized that there are certain changes that they are having fears about. And this card says, overcome your fear of success or failure. Don't sabotage your own success. Don't allow your fears to make you forget your greatness. Remain positive, on track. And it may require you to step out your comfort zone to achieve the abundance you desire. So this person was afraid of coming out of their comfort zone because they found that this third party made them feel more stable, or there was a perception of stability. I now see them wanting to reconsider a decision that they made in the past. And what they did was they were unethical in the past, and because it says here unethical behavior can lead to some serious consequences. And it says someone is stealing or lying to you about money. Don't sacrifice your morals. They sacrificed their morals due to money. They were more fixated on their goals instead of what they felt in their heart. Some of you guys are connecting to a mechanic. So some of you guys are dealing with a mechanic or someone that works in automotive, aerospace, or any type of repair technician. This person was really, he was controlling. He had an issue with being flexible. This person didn't want to relinquish control. Okay? This person's emotion was affecting, or someone's emotions in this scenario was affecting them from getting to their goals. So I'm feeling like while you were connecting to this person, one or both of you guys needed to be more connected to your spiritual awakening, your spiritual process. And what happened was this connection, one or both of you were distracted by this connection. And I felt predominantly your masculine for sure, but I felt like as well the feminine in this scenario was affected, because it says your emotions are affecting your finances. You're paying too much attention to your love life and ignoring your career. Or this is what this person felt. They felt like love was a distraction, so they were more focused on their goals. I keep getting that. Someone is so focused on money. Okay? And then for others of you guys, this person was in a third party with somebody, and that was being unethical. They were being unethical, or this third party was being unethical. It says, don't let the world lead you. Take the steering wheel and take control of your life. And that's what I'm saying. This person was letting the world really lead them to believing that they have to live their life a certain way. And they were afraid of following the path of spirituality, because I feel like a lot of you guys were spiritual. So when this person met you, okay, this was it was scary to them to connect to someone like you that was a little bit more at a higher vibration to them. Okay, so let's look at the future potential. I feel like there could be a third party situation. Someone needs to beware that whoever they're connecting to is being very unclear to them. And there is a need for someone to gain independence from this energy, okay? To stand on their own. It really feels like it's this masculine that needs to break free of a person that may be using them or connecting to them because of finances with that devil. And they need to make a decision about a lover, okay, or a Gemini. Some of you guys, if you're dealing with a Taurus and an Aries, he's having some sort of ending in his life, or there is an ending of some sort of foundation. So there could be something happening with a business, a career, or a relationship and this person is heartbroken. Because something is being made clear. Something that he didn't know is coming to light. And it's breaking his heart, but he's going through a healing process here with the broken heart card in the present moment, which is a blessing in disguise with the gift card. Yeah, the broken heart is a good omen. So the universe is gifting you with something. And what is this gift? What is this gift? Persistence. It says, your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Success is just around the corner. Yeah, your hard work is paying off. I feel like if you were connecting to somebody that disconnected from you because they were more connected to finances, money, career, or they were just opportunists, because I do feel an energy of an opportunist here for some of you guys, where you may have been the more successful person and this person was connecting to you and depended on you and your success, because they didn't have the ability to generate their own success because they're of their own self-limiting beliefs. And it could be vice versa. It could be that they are connecting to a woman this way. But whatever this is, there is a healing process and there's an awakening. There is a illumination, right? Wisdom and understanding being gained through a lesson where you are putting in a lot of work on yourself, and that is paying off. And there is some sort of gift that is coming from that. So let's clarify rest and rejuvenation. And I feel like this is for you, feminine. I feel like you went into this retreat mode. You went and you started working on yourself. You started focusing on your own goals, your own financial endeavors, right? Especially if you were in a relationship with a controlling partner that was bringing in most of the funds, where you kind of felt stuck, felt like you couldn't leave behind a relationship that may have felt very dry, or a relationship that had a lack of emotional connectivity to it. I feel like you're getting some sort of clarity that it's time for you to walk away from that relationship, but you could have been afraid of moving on because you didn't feel stable on your own. Okay, you had the fear of independence. So in the outcome position, in the future potential, rest and rejuvenation, we have justice. It came out in reverse, but some of my cards fell. Yeah, balance is coming in, thinking woman. In the subconscious, clarify, thinking woman. Judgment. You're making a decision. Ace of Pentacles, wow. Or someone's making a decision about you. Four of Pentacles. Stability. I have an opening up, okay? And the Eight of Pentacles, which is double the Four of Pentacles, dedicated effort. So I see two people, both in the Four of Pentacles, coming together, creating the Eight of Pentacles. Can you show me? Ace of Wands, a new beginning, new inspired thought. Eight of Swords, freeing yourself. What's the new inspired thought? Freeing yourself of self-limiting beliefs, or someone is. Knight of Pentacles in the Four of Cups. Okay, a new opportunity, a missed opportunity being revisited with the Nine of Pentacles, but with a new approach. Okay. Or after a long period of stagnancy, or after a stalemate, an opportunity, a communication comes in. Or clarity, Page of Pentacles. An offer, or an apology, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. So what this means to me, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and Page of Cups. Four of Cups for me is a stalemate energy where at some point there was stagnancy, crying over spilled milk because of the amount of time it was taking for something to come into fruition. But here we have, with the thinking woman, the Judgment card. So we have second chances, or we have completion, karmic lesson learned. We have a new beginning, or a clean slate. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. These are the lessons that are learned. We have an inspired thought, and then we have inspired action with the Page of Pentacles, which is leading to harmonious, happy times, or happiness, dream, wish fulfillment. Okay, show me how this wish fulfillment is being manifested in the future potential for the feminine or masculine, or both. Investment. Somebody wants to invest in the long term, or you want to invest in something better. Okay, so from the masculine's point of view, he may feel like you're a better investment, or yeah, he wants to leave behind something. I see him making an offering. Okay, and it says the universe will meet your needs, or the universe is saying there's no need to invest in something. Inspired thought, inspired action is leading you to a pathway to happiness, and the universe says we're going to bring something in better for you. It says there the universe will meet all your needs, and then it says consider having a money altar, call upon your spirit guides and angels to assist you. So this says there is divine guidance inspiring your thoughts and inspiring your actions. When you listen to the inspiration from spirit, the assistance from your spirit guides and angels, and take inspired action, it leads you to happiness. So this could be that your masculine is taking this inspired action. I apologize. I keep dropping the cards because they're new and slippery. And he's coming towards with an offer, and the with the intention of investing here, or this is you being guided to invest somewhere else. We have the King of Cups. We have an offer and a World card. So there is somebody here being inspired to come towards you with an offer. Let's see. Can we clarify the King of Cups in the World card? Oh, come on, Spirit. So we have a rebirth, we have celebration, abundance, and there's a gift, and there is a commitment attached to this gift. And bottom of the deck, we had Mars, which is determination. Someone who feels guilty for taking you for granted in the past, for sabotaging this relationship, chasing after attraction, physicality. Now there's some sort of truth. No longer conflicted because they have learned a karmic lesson, and now they're making a decision. And what's after the decision card? Letting down their guard, overcoming fears, and releasing this deception. And then we go to Ace of Cups. Can we clarify deception? Yeah, union. With the help of your angel guides. Okay, so they're helping this person release a relationship that doesn't serve them. World card. So that they can come in and make an offer to you, to the feminine. Clarify the World card. Yeah, releasing the devil. Moving on. See? The devil in the Chariot. Wow. And Temperance. And the Strength card. Wow. Overcoming something that has kept someone bounded. Moving forward from a karmic relationship. Codependency. Some sort of self-limiting belief or negative pattern. Overcoming it with a Chariot successfully. Finding your balance. Transmutation, right? Healing and cleansing of karma. And then the Strength card. Wow. We have an 8 here. And the symbol of completion. Okay. Clarify strength. This is Leo energy. This is you. Beautiful. Yeah, overcoming a stalemate. No longer being in a stalemate energy. Because now you know your worth. So some of you guys are breaking free from somebody that's represented here by the devil, or by a thought process, by an illusion or some sort, ending a cycle, being inspired to move towards something that's better. Okay? Using your discernment and following your heart with the King of Cups. Or this is the masculine doing this. So let's get some. I'm going to extend this. This was a long one, you guys. I hope it was interesting for you guys. I want to see who's making this decision. Clarify the King of Cups. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with a water sign. Yeah, he's separating. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus person. Someone's deciding, I want to separate. Okay, or you're separating from this water sign. Learning the lessons of Mars. Purely physical attraction. Yeah. Either he's realizing that he was connecting to someone and it was only physical, or you're realizing that someone was only connecting to you and it was only physical. Self-worth. Yeah, someone knows they deserve better. Okay. Clarify self-worth. Or they see your worth. Lessons of Jupiter. See? Align, demonstrated, and express the values and beliefs you have learned about love. So you're learning. There's a lesson learned. World card here represents successful completion of a karmic lesson. Judgment is karma fulfilled. Temperance is cleansing of the karmic debt. And your outcome is reconciliation. So this person's leaving behind a toxic relationship. And there is a white flag right under it. Someone wants another chance to make things right, a desire to do better. Wow. Okay. So I know that was a different format on how I normally do my readings. I know it was a long read, but it was important for me to read it the way it was coming through by spirit, the way I was channeling it, okay? If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. But whoever it resonates for, please leave me a comment. And we have voice. And this is the second time this card tried to come out. Somebody is going to communicate to you. This is the only thing that's holding you back is your inability to speak your truth. This person was having a hard time speaking their truth. They're finding their truth. They're going through a legal matter, so they may be getting a divorce. They may be in court. This is also karmic justice. Like I said, balancing of the karmic scales. It came out. Lesson learned. So there's, in the future potential, there's a lesson being learned here. Okay? Or somebody is going through a legal matter or completing some sort of karmic lesson. But I definitely feel like there could be a divorce. Someone is going to court for whatever reason. And then I have networker. Someone's going to reach out to you after this, after they decide to do the right thing. This person's going to reach out and communicate with you. How do you feel about this connection? So in the extended, we're going to look at how your masculine feels about the connection, or how your person, masculine or feminine. We're going to look at the actions that they might take. Okay. So after we look at how they feel about the connection and how they feel about you, we'll look at the actions that they may or may not take. We'll look at the blocks and obstacles, and then we'll look at the best possible outcome. How they feel about you, celebrate. Wow. They feel like they want to accomplish a lot with you, and in recognition at the bottom. Wow. They were envious, okay, of you and your ability to overcome challenges. They're breaking free from jealous people, envious people. They see you as someone that they can celebrate with, someone that they can accomplish a lot with. This is, you're accomplished so much, and you will accomplish so much more. Take some time off and celebrate your success. There may be an unforeseen increase in your income. They see you as someone that they see you as abundance. They see you as success. They see you as someone that will bring them a lot of joy and happiness. And how they feel about you, recognition. So they see you as very abundant. They see you as doing really well in life. They are recognizing you now. They're seeing your worth now. This stalemate is coming to an end. This inability for them to transition out of that old phase into the new phase is coming to an end. Your person's coming in with reconciliation and a white flag, and this is your recognition. This is the celebration that you've been waiting on. This is the, see, it's here twice. They see you as a gift. And the recognition card says your money is looking good and solid. Whatever you're working on now will win you the respect. They respect you now. It says it will now win you the respect of others. You can earn a leadership position or get recognition, the recognition you deserve. They are recognizing you as their divine feminine empress. And whoever these people are in the community, their friends, family, other women, other men, they're having some wisdom that these are not the people that they should be entangled with anymore. And because there's no growth, and financially they're losing. Okay, so we definitely have a karmic contract being fulfilled. We have an ending that is creating a new beginning, a new cycle. And not only is it going to create a new cycle for you or this person, well, you and this person, I'm seeing financial success, stability. I'm actually seeing that this person, you're going to have this success before this person comes in. Because this card came out already in the present moment. So you actually are going through a phase where you are being brought up, put on a pedestal by the universe. Because like I said, I feel like this person counted you out. I feel like this person didn't see your worth because their perception of value, abundance, stability was skewed by societal constructs, conditioning. They didn't see you as valuable because you may have been more of a spiritual person, or you may have been more, you know, a person that was not into name brand labels, or you could have been somebody that was more a little bit humble, or just, you know, just focused on other things that were more important, and they could have been very superficial and materialistic. I feel like what's happening with your person is that they're going to lose their stability and they're going to be humbled by the universe. I feel like they are in a position of power now, but that's going to be taken away from them. Yeah. See? I can't make this up. Listen to Saturn. They're about to get their karma. Because they thought that you weren't the right one for them. And they were looking for an illusion. And every time they connected to someone that fulfilled that illusion, it failed. It dissipated because it wasn't real. It wasn't grounded in anything real. They were running away from their own insecurities, their own inadequacies that they saw within themselves. And the only way they felt like they were in a position of stability, security, worth was when they were dealing with somebody else that had it. When they were dealing with somebody else that had money or somebody else that was successful. That's when they felt successful. They didn't feel it on their own. So when they saw you glowing up, getting successful, getting your money, getting your bag, they became envious. Okay, or they were dealing with people like that. And those people brought them down because the people they kept connecting with, they thought was on the same level as them, but they weren't. These people were distractions, and these people were here to take from them, to show them that chasing money isn't happiness. That's not where your fulfillment is. Your fulfillment is with your divine feminine or masculine. I thank you guys for watching this long video. The extent is going to be pretty short. It's going to be more to the point, but I needed to express what I was feeling through this reading. And hopefully somebody else out there is resonating with this energy. It is a very powerful energy. And I feel like it is important for everybody. I don't think that this is just going to be limited to just Leos. I think that Leo represents the father, the divine masculine. I knew exactly what I was doing. I wish I would have treated you better. So in the extended, we'll go into details. If you would like to rent the extended for $5.55, you can find the link below. You can also go over to my Patreon and you can have access to all the extended readings for $11.11. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for the extended preview. Bye. Yeah, Three of Cups. So there was a stalemate. Nine of Pentacles, they were moving slow because they had other options. Three of Cups, they were dealing with somebody else. Other people, other women. Can we clarify the Three of Cups? Told you. External party. They were attracted to other people. They thought the other people, other women, other men, or the other person was better. They didn't see your worth. They're afraid now. They see you as being very guarded, very resistant towards them because they know they hurt you. And they know that they have to face you and tell you the truth. Yeah. Fragile heart. You broke your heart. They want you to be vulnerable, but they know you're not going to trust them.